Welcome to Read Aloud and Chill on Urban Sweet Spot, your haven of relaxation and tranquility. Tonight, we invite you to embark on a serene journey as we present a special edition of our series featuring Little Red Cap by Brothers Grimm. This beloved fairy tale will gently guide you into a peaceful slumber. Prepare yourself for a restful night as we combine the enchantment of storytelling with serene beats that create a soothing atmosphere. Little Red Cap holds a timeless charm filled with lessons of courage, wisdom, and the triumph of good over evil. As you find your cozy spot, let the soft sounds of the accompanying beats embrace you, easing your mind and inviting a sense of calm. This special read aloud and chill experience is carefully crafted to accompany your bedtime routine, providing the perfect ambiance for relaxation. Close your eyes. Let go of the day's worries and allow the soothing combination of literature and serene beats carry you to a realm of dreams. Join us on Urban Sweet Spot YouTube channel as we embark on this delightful journey with Little Red Cap by Brothers Grimm. Experience the gentle embrace of storytelling and music as they work harmoniously to create an oasis of tranquility, offering you a sanctuary for a restful night's sleep. As you surrender to the captivating tale of Little Red Cap, may your mind find peace, your body find comfort, and your spirit find solace. Let the timeless wisdom of this fairy tale guide you into a deep and rejuvenating slumber. Welcome to Read Aloud and Chill, where sleep and imagination intertwine and bedtime stories become soothing lullabies. Close your eyes, breathe in serenity, and let the enchantment of Little Red Cap transport you to a realm of peaceful dreams. Now, as you embrace the soothing ambiance of this read aloud and chill experience, allow the tale of Little Red Cap to gently carry you into a night of restful sleep. May your dreams be filled with tranquility, wonder, and the timeless magic of the Brothers Grimm. Enjoy the journey, and may your sleep be sweet, peaceful, and filled with the gentle whispers of Little Red Cap. Once upon a time, there was a dear little girl who was loved by everyone who looked at her, but most of all by her grandmother, and there was nothing that she would not have given the child. Once she gave her a little cap of red velvet, which suited her so well that she would never wear anything else. So she was always called Little Red Cap. One day, her mother said to her, "Come, Little Red Cap, here is a piece of cake and a bottle of wine. Take them to your grandmother She is ill and weak, and they will do her good. Set out before it gets hot, and when you are going, walk nicely and quietly, and do not run off the path, or you may fall and break the bottle, and then your grandmother will get nothing. And when you go into her room, don't forget to say good morning, and don't peep into every corner before you do it. I will take great care, said Little Red Cap to her mother, and gave her hand on it. The grandmother lived out in the wood, half a league from the village. Just as Little Red Cap entered the wood, a wolf met her. Red Cap did not know what a wicked creature he was, and was not at all afraid of him. "Good day, Little Red Cap," said he. "Thank you kindly, Wolf. Whither away so early, Little Red Cap?" "To my grandmother's." "What have you got in your apron?" "Cake and wine. Yesterday was baking day, so poor sick grandmother is to have something good to make her stronger." "Where does your grandmother live, Little Red Cap?" "A good quarter of a league farther on in the wood. Her house stands under the 3 large oak trees. The nut trees are just below. You surely must know it," replied Little Red Cap. The wolf thought to himself, "What a tender young creature! What a nice plump mouthful! She will be better to eat than the old woman. I must act craftily so as to catch both." So he walked for a short time by the side of Little Red Cap, and then he said, "See, Little Red Cap, how pretty the flowers are about here. Why do you not look round? I believe, too, that you do not hear how sweetly the birds are singing. You walk gravely along, as if you were going to school, while everything else out here in the wood is merry." Little Red Cap raised her eyes, and when she saw the sunbeams dancing here and there through the trees and pretty flowers growing everywhere, she thought, "Suppose I take grandmother a fresh nosegay. That would please her too. It is so early in the day that I shall still get there in good time." And so she ran from the path into the wood to look for flowers. And whenever she had picked one, she fancied that she saw a still pretty one further on, and ran after it, and so got deeper and deeper into the wood. Meanwhile, the wolf ran straight into the grandmother's house and knocked at the door. "Who is there?" "Little Red Cap," replied the wolf. "She is bringing cake and wine. Open the door." "Lift the latch," called out the grandmother. "I am too weak and cannot get up." The wolf lifted the latch. The door flew open, and without saying a word, he went straight to the grandmother's bed and devoured her. Then he put on her clothes, dressed himself in her cap, laid himself in bed, and drew the curtains. Little Red Cap, however, had been running about picking flowers, and when she had gathered so many that she could carry no more, she remembered her grandmother and set out on the way to her. She was surprised to find the cottage door standing open, and when she went into the room, she had such a strange feeling that she said to herself, "Oh dear, how uneasy I feel today. And at other times, I like being with grandmother so much." She called out, "Good morning," but received no answer. So she went to the bed and drew back the curtains. There lay her grandmother with her cap pulled far over her face and looking very strange. "Oh, grandmother," she said, "what big ears you have." "The better to hear you with, my child," was the reply. "But grandmother, what big eyes you have," she said. "The better to see you with, my dear." "But grandmother, what large hands you have." "The better to hug you with." "Oh, but grandmother, what a terrible big mouth you have." "The better to eat you with." And scarcely had the wolf said this, than with one bound he was out of bed and swallowed up Redcap. When the wolf had appeased his appetite, he lay down again in the bed, fell asleep, and began to snore very loud. The huntsman was just passing the house and thought to himself, "How the old woman is snoring. I must just see if she wants anything." So he went into the room, and when he came to the bed, he saw that the wolf was lying in it. "Do I find thee here, thou old sinner?" said he. "I have long sought thee." Then just as he was going to fire at him, it occurred to him that the wolf might have devoured the grandmother, and that she might still be saved. So he did not fire, but took a pair of scissors and began to cut open the stomach of the sleeping wolf. When he had made 2 snips, he saw the little red cap shining. And then he made 2 snips more, and the little girl sprang out crying, "Ah, how frightened I have been! How dark it was inside the wolf!" And after that, the aged grandmother came out alive also, but scarcely able to breathe. Redcap, however, quickly fetched great stones, with which they filled the wolf's body, and when he awoke, he wanted to run away, but the stones were so heavy that he fell down once. All fell dead. Then all 3 were delighted. The huntsman drew off the wolf's skin and went home with it. The grandmother ate the cake and drank the wine which Redcap had bought, and revived. But Redcap thought to herself, "As long as I live, I will never by myself leave the path to run into the wood when my mother has forbidden me to do so."